I do not remember the day you moved in. I have no recollection of my tires skidding to a halt, heart sputtering to a stop, body catapulting over pink handlebars. Did I lay in a broken heap on your driveway, my ragdoll body bloodied and bruised? The echo of your footsteps on the warm concrete as you approached the strange new addition to your yard is not a sound I emulate with the steady thump of my heart every time I look at you. It was the first time your warm brown eyes touched mine. When your mom covered my scrapes with stinging antiseptic and band-aids, the press of your hand in mine numbed the pain. It was the start of an era, a cascading timelines of moments and glances and palms against palms. I, a wrecking ball of sporadic directions and intentions, you, my steady pulse, my calming breeze, the sweet melody roaring over the chaos that is my life. You, my best friend, saved me. I do not remember the walk into junior high, my heartbeat drowning out the wall of noise surrounding us. I cannot recollect the memory of your worried glance, warm brown orbs of concern searching my gray eyes for any sign of peace. My mind, full of anxious threads and indecisive thought, offered no such branch of support. Your soft palm weaved its way into my small hand once again. The spark of physical contact did nothing to stop my racing heart, but the fretful deliberations in my mind let go of the reins and fell silent. Strength from your heart passed into mine, skin to skin, eye to eye. I do not remember you making new friends. My walk into the cafeteria all alone to see your eyes in a sea of beautiful faces is not an image burned into my mind for all eternity. My shame covered me from the tip of my head to the soles of my feet. My face burned in the feeling. I was doused in the sensation. The discovery of such a sentiment, stamped on my flipbook of childhood memories, a series of colors and pictures and feelings I have forever stitched into my existence. I do not remember turning away from the fortress of the unfamiliar, ready to escape to the comfort of a vacant bathroom stall when your all-knowing warm eyes caught mine. The sound of my name expelled from your delicate lips brought a rose hue to my cheeks as I tiptoed forward to join your new table. A seat next to you, saved entirely for me. Your palm brushed against my leg, a small gesture of reassurance. As a turtle hatches and explores the new lands, all while keeping its eyes on the horizons, I slipped out of my shell to test the new waters. My palette of friendships grew slowly and steadily, but you remained by my side throughout the journey. You, the hand reaching out to pull me out of my mind, you, the sideline coach to get me through my life. You cultivated my humble rundown gardens into fields of brilliant daisies. I do not remember you getting your first boyfriend. The quick pace of the newfound relationship is not woven into my memories like an unfamiliar strand of yarn stitched into my favorite sweater. The bits and secrets of an affair I had no part in you shared without restraint. The knowledge you slipped into my head does not haunt my nightmares, feeding on my anxieties, my fears, my insecurities. Throughout the whole ordeal, you never failed to carve a place for me into your ever-growing social life. Squeezed between volleyball and boyfriend time, I felt blessed to have even a moment by your side. Your warm brown eyes of love never forgot me. I do not remember you moving across town. The realization that last-minute sleepovers were banished from us brought waterfalls of tears from both of our eyes. The feeling of you pulling me into your outstretched arms in an embrace of total love and comfort is not a memory I pull out in times of uncontrollable disarray. Your touch, the only cause of a cessation in my tears, you always knew how to weather my thunderous storms and calm my churning seas. I do not remember you coaxing me into watching my first horror movie with you. My shivering form fitting into your envelope of open comfort is not a sensation familiar to me. Your hand, playing with my long blonde hair, is not a memory I play in my mind on repeat, afraid I might forget the way your eyes looked into mine. You mistook my pounding heartbeat as a sign of nervous panic from the forgotten film on the screen. The true culprit of the sensation brought a heated blush to my cheeks, so I buried my face in the fluffy blanket on your lap. Your hand continued to stroke my hair, and I was in heaven. I do not remember your soft lips touching mine after you gazed long and hard into my wide eyes. Your eyes, full of passion and intrigue, searched mine to find a mirror of emotion. The feeling of your hands woven in my hair as my palms grazed your familiar waist is not a memory of mine. The emotion poured from your eyes, filling the room with an air of cautious intimacy. I do not remember the way you gasped for breath and realized your actions. Fear and disgust filling your once inviting warm eyes is not an image I have burned into my mind to be brought out every time I fail to sleep at night. The fickle air turned fearful and unfamiliar. I do not remember the strangled sound that erupted from your mouth, or the feeling of your delicate palms on my pounding chest as you shoved me with all of your might and fled the room to cower behind the safety of a locked door. I do not remember the car ride home in silence as I struggled to keep both hands on the wheel, my vision blurred from the rushing waters of confusion flowing freely from my swollen eyes. I do not remember eating alone at lunch the following day, week, month. My chair, conveniently removed from the premises of my once familiar table, your brown eyes, stone cold, would not touch mine. I do not remember you watching me in the hallway as your boyfriend and his crew belittled me with every insult in the book: lesbo, dyke, fairy, faggot, faggot, faggot. I feed off the words, for I am a black hole dismantling myself, pale-face shrunken from sleep deprivation, new revelation, self-mutilation. Crimson pools of tenderness collect on every crevice of my being. There is no pulse to cease my endless self-destruction. I do not remember the warmth of your soft palm against my small hand, your warm brown eyes erasing my pain.